Alright, side effects of masturbation on the soul, the moral effects, increase of. I was talking in this voice for this guy. He was 27, his life's ruined because of masturbation. Increase of disobedience, manifestations of ingratitude, impatience under restraint. What? Ooh, this is interesting. Increase of disobedience. This website is for men, for Christian men. I learned that halfway through. It's not for women. Nobody gives a shit about women, apparently. Manifestations of ingratitude, increase of disobedience, impatience under restraint, disregard of parental authority, overpowering disposition to be in premature relationships. Oh, my incense is burning. Hold on. I have this amazing copal incense, but I don't want it to get I don't want it to melt the table because then my friend will have to pay for it. Okay. Alright, so here we go. Lying to parents so they can be in relationships against their parents' wishes. Obsessive talk about crushes of the opposite sex. Controlled by lust and infatuation, leading them to make foolish marriage commitments. Licentiousness, having sex outside of marriage or just fooling around. Dead to spiritual things, little motivation for goodness, beauty of character, and holy purposes. Lose their soul. You cannot follow Christ and serve Satan at the same time. Satan. Temptation to commit sex crimes. If you want to glorify God, honor Him with your body, and develop your mind and character to be a blessing to society and your future family, make an earnest resolution to begin overcoming masturbation today. Thinking about another man or woman lustfully in your heart is adultery. You're setting yourself up for infidelity. Blah, 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 blah. It decreases your ability to perform, keeping you from developing a dependent. Oh, this is interesting. This is really interesting. Okay. Masturbation is often used as an escape or coping activity for stress, anger, loneliness, tiredness, or fear, keeping you from developing a dependency on Christ to minister to you in difficult times through His Word. It fuels a feeling-oriented, not principle-oriented, self-indulgent, not self-sacrificing attitude of life. A good marriage or any relationship grows and thrives when both parties look for opportunities to give, not take. Your husband or wife will feel hurt, rejected, replaced, betrayed, and deceived if you carry this on into marriage without trust. There can be no true intimacy. Well, I'm not even going to talk about that right now. About masturbation in relationships. It's for another day, but there's just so much propaganda out there, and there's Christian propaganda, there's Jewish propaganda, there's Islamic propaganda against masturbation, and we've still got all these Victorian ideas, and we're afraid to even breathe deeply. We're afraid to even let out our breath with a sound. We're afraid to move. Where there's so much like fear of there's so much constraint, and it's really fascinating. It's really fascinating, but it's definitely nothing to be afraid of. Masturbation is our friend, and it's definitely our friend in recovery, like for sure. And of course, your sexual function is not just going to jump back to normal, in a week. It could take a few months. It could not come back for a couple months, if you've been doing speed or cocaine as well, or it could come back, in tidal waves and stay like that for a year. You gotta go with the way it comes back, and be gentle and allowing with yourself, forgiving with yourself, and loving with yourself. You gotta be, you gotta treat yourself like a tender, newborn, beautiful baby, because that's exactly what you are, in general in recovery. So treat yourself as you would, someone special, because you are that someone special. So anyway, all right, guys, bye.